Okay, Paul, thank you very much. We know that you are really busy and we appreciate you making time to do this interview. So a couple of questions. Paul Bonhomme, author of Vita, Alpine Studio editrice, second prize winner in the narrative section at Leggimontagna 2022. How can the love for life that's so vivid in your book be combined with the fact that you constantly put it at risk with extreme skiing?
For me, I'm not taking any risks. That's why I'm complaining. I think now I'm 47 years old, and I'm lucky to have a full life behind me with my children, with my wife, and so I'm just trying to tell some stories with what I can do, and what I can do is steep skiing. Not only steep skiing, but also steep skiing. But I'm feeling okay with that. I'm not taking any risk. If I'm feeling not good, I just go back home and I do something else.
Okay. And in your book, you also describe your experience in the delivery room. When the umbilical cord is cut, it's a liberation towards life. But a climbing rope that breaks may be the ticket to the afterlife. You seek strong emotions, don't you?
Sorry, I don't understand. I didn't understand the question.
In your book, you also describe your experience in the delivery room.
In the delivery room?
Yes. In the
sorry,
delivery room. So the delivery room when your children were born.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
When the umbilical cord is cut, it's a liberation toward life. But a climbing rope that breaks may be the ticket to the afterlife. And you seek strong emotions, don't you? You always want to find strong emotions.
I think we are all everybody wants some strong emotion. It is not only the risk, it is not only the adrenaline, it's just everybody wants to be a star or I don't know, an actor or something extraordinary. And I think, and I believe, I'm sure of that, it's that everybody is extraordinary. So just the thing is that we are not aware of that in the ordinary life, in our ordinary life, and we think that everything is normal, but it's not normal. It's not normal to have a children. It's not normal to take the car and to go to our work every day, because when we take a car, we are taking some risk also on the road to go to work. So if we think about the life in another way, we will see that all that we are living is extraordinary. So what I try to tell is that everybody is extraordinary, and it's just a matter of how you see your life that makes it more extraordinary for you, and maybe after for the other. But yes, I think that's the point of my my goal. What I want to seek, what I want to find is finding something extraordinary in ordinary life. And when I was young, I was a painter. I was drawing some paints, and I was fan of Van Gogh. And when I see a Van Gogh painting, I can see that, I can feel that he's just drawing some flowers, but the flowers are extraordinary. And we are, in our everyday life, we are passing through beautiful things without even noticing it.
Okay. And pride and shame, life and death run one after the other in your book. Maybe this is what makes your writing style different from the self-congratulatory prose of some mountaineering legends.
I don't know. I don't know. It's yes. I think I wrote this book as I live. So everything that is inside this book is what I feel, what I felt when I was writing it, and it's also what I feel when I'm living. So I'm not searching something special. I'm just telling myself, oh, okay, I'm living something. I'm writing a book, and what is interesting in what I live for people. So I'm not searching about glory. I'm not searching about. I'm not thinking that what I lived was extraordinary, because I'm a mountain guide, and every day I meet extraordinary people with extraordinary life. Some of them are very difficult life. Some of them are more easy life, but everybody is really interesting. So what is the important is not what I'm doing. It's about how how I met the mountains, and how the mountains made me understand the extraordinary in the ordinary life. Do you understand?
Yeah, clear. How can you persuade your readers that this dichotomy is not a gimmick, is not a system to gain followers, but rather a way of being in the world?
I'm not sure that I can persuade. How can you tell that in English? But I think the reader must read my book, and if they feel fine with that, it's okay. And if they disagree with what I write, it's okay also, because I'm not searching some fans. I'm just writing what I think. And so if it tells something to some readers, it's fine. And if it tells nothing to others, it's fine also. I think I'm not. It's very important for me that everybody feels free with that, and I'm telling stories in a way, and others mountaineers are telling stories in other ways, and we cannot. How can you say that? You have to let the readers free, and not thinking about what they think about what you are writing, because otherwise you are not writing a good book.
Okay, and your prose is simple, vivid. You use short sentences, but they are never trivial. We can describe it as a metaphorical prose that goes straight to the heart and captivates. Do you think that extreme mountaineering forces you to stick to the basics?
No, it's. I think it made it stronger. But when I was young, I was 17 years old, and I was not mountaineering. I was not a mountaineer at that time, but I was reading some books, and the books that I read at that time was a Jim Morrison book, or some other authors, like most of them Bob Dylan. So most of them were musicians and not really writers. And the particularity of that is that the musicians are going straight to the point, and they are not reading romantical books. They are just reading some little songs, and I think my writing is very inspired by this type of writers.
Okay, then Right Vivant is not a technical book. You speak about life, you speak about your experiences. Are you always able to describe the intense emotions that you feel?
It's not that easy. It's not that easy. I have to be in a special mood. I have to be free with my with my agenda. I have to. So for Red Vivant, I took 2 weeks in May. I remember I took 2 weeks in May to put myself in a mood to write this book. And so in more or less 2 weeks, I wrote Red Vivant, but I was constantly writing it. I was, my wife told me that it was crazy. I was 20 hours a day writing, and I was in my yes, in France, in your bulle, and I couldn't do anything else than writing. So it's not easy. I have to put myself in some way, but sometimes I'm waking up in the night with an idea about something to write, and I have to leave the bed and write. So that's how I do it.
And in your opinion, what's more difficult, performing a steep ski descent or being right from the average man?
Right for the average man, I think. Steep descents are easy.
Okay, so these are our questions for you today.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Thank you very much for being
You're
with us
welcome,
today.
Adriana.